Hello YouTube, Roger Ratchet coming at you here. Today, 2015 Ford Fusion. It's not that hard. So, first thing we're going to do is these little top rivets right here. We're going to take those out of this little radiator cover splash shield. It's not that hard to pop them up. Even if you don't have the tool, it's not that hard. You just take a little screwdriver and stick it under there and pop them right up. And we'll just set that up in there. And next thing we have is a couple more on the outside. Your mechanics at your Ford dealership does this all the time. Now we've got 3 hex screws here. We're going to hold off on those for a bit. Next thing we're going to do is in your wheel well right here, you've got some, if I can get you in there to see it. Well, I don't know if I can or not. Okay, but anyway, right here, you've got some more of these pop rivets. The ones they have in here are a little different. They've got the little thing on the top. You just simply twist it out with your fingers. You don't even have to pop these up. You just twist it like that with your fingers. They twist out and then you just pull them right out. I mean, go forward for thinking about making it easy for the everyday guy. And you come to the other side, you got these same rivets. Twist these out, pop them out. And there's supposed to be 3 of these on each side, but I'm missing one on the bottom on this side, and one on the other side is broken out, so I only have the 2 on each side right now. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little screwdriver and put us a little socket on there. This is 9/32, guys. If you don't have a 9/32, don't worry, 7mm will work. We're going to climb up underneath it here, underneath the front. And you can see these holes here, right there. There's supposed to be pop rivets in those, but this car is missing all but one, I believe. But we're going to put some in it today, as you saw me laying the other ones down. I scanned across the bin with some new pop rivets in it. So we're going to be putting new pop rivets in there today. But you've got, yeah, I'm not showing you. There you go. These screws are not tight, guys. You can do it with a little screwdriver with a socket. So don't bother with that. And oh, by the way, these pop rivets in the wheel well here, you only have them up to right here where this line is, where your bumper meets your fender. You don't have them up to that because this is the only piece you're taking off. You're not taking off your fender. So after we get all those out down there, I got to get back down there because I have a pop rivet I've got to take out. But well, no, I don't. I guess it fell out. Oh well. Just one less thing to do today. But the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our T25 hex bit, put it in our screwdriver, and we're going to take these screws out up here. Yeah, so you can lay them down in here. Little Ford made tool and bolt trays. Almost every car has them. And yes, this is just a El Cheapo Walmart ratchet that I picked up at the local Wally World. Now, see guys, that didn't take very long at all to take all that out. What we do now is we come over here and we just pull out on this. See those little tabs? You're just popping those loose. Come over to the other side and do the same thing. And there's your front clip. Now this is the part that could get a little confusing if you don't pay attention when you take it off. You see your little splash pan down there, the one that most people tell you got to take that off of there. You don't have to take that off of there. It's just when you put it back on, make sure your front clip sets up underneath. Dropping you guys. Well, there we go. You set this up here. Take your little screws that we took out. Don't tighten them all the way down, guys. Just put them a thread or two in. That's all you need right now. Just to hold it in place. That's all we're doing right now, just holding it in place. And see, just being held in place, that's all. Come to your side. Make sure you see this here. I had the splash pan below it. We need to bring it above that splash pan. Then you have this. What you gotta do, guys, line this up with your fender and then just tap it in. Take your palm, tap it in. See, good as new. Come over to the other side, make sure that our clip is below our splash pan, which this side is good. We'll put that in there, line it up with our fender, and tap it in with our palm. Look how pretty. Almost like it was from factory. Now, we're going to come over here and get our trusty T25. We're going to go ahead and tighten these guys down. Like I said, guys, you don't have to use hand tools. You can use power tools, but set it on a light setting. You don't want to strip these guys out, because after all, it is holding your front clip on. Let me move these. We have two of our big clips here in the corners. You just put those in there, push them down. If you have like mine, the tip comes out of it, no big deal. It fits right back in there. You get it turned the right way. Push it down, holds like a new one. Then we can bring this piece back down, set it in place, and then just start going around and putting your push clips back in it. And when you're taking this off, guys, check to make sure you got all your rivets, because if it doesn't come off easy, that means you missed one somewhere. And looks like I'm missing one, so I'm going to have to grab a replacement, which I have right over here. It's no big deal. See, didn't come out of it. It's a brand new clip. It's no big deal, guys. As long as it stays in there when it's pushed in, that's all that matters. So up here you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these guys up top. See, look at there. Easy peasy. Now we'll go down to the bottom, and I am going to take this with me. Oh, I need my socket for our 5 little screws we got going down there. And yes, I'm just in a gravel driveway, guys. You don't have to have anything special for this. Although if you're laying on gravel, you might have something to lay. We'll have something to lay on to keep the gravel from embedding into your back. And yep, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll take you guys up. I'm sorry for talking more, guys. Like I said, I'm using something that don't have rock collar or anything stuff. Just backyard shaping, can't do nothing fancy. Like this stuff that you do, can't take it like I do. Well, guess I got rid of that one. Didn't have started good. Well, yeah, if you want to have it, I mean, instead of the gravel, we pull over in the yard, lay down the grass. Yes, doesn't lay on. But yeah, I'm thinking about this, guys. I mean, there's other people who say, oh, you can do this without taking that front clip off. Well, I've seen some of the methods these guys are using to do that. And I can tell you, it takes them just as long to do it without taking the front clip off. What it takes me to do it, taking the front clip off. So you got to ask your gut self, guys. Do you want to fight and pull and poke and scrape and cut yourself up? Well, that was broke. I ain't gonna get one to stay in there. But do you want to go through all that aggravation of doing it without pulling the front clip off? And it still takes you just as long, just as much aggravation, and you're cut up at the end. I mean, is it worth it, guys? I mean, me, myself, I'd rather just do it the right way. Take the clip off, not be covered in cuts and bruises. Well, feels like that one's broken up too. That's the thing about these cars, guys. When they get a little bit of age to them, they tend to break this or that. But I can tell you, it's 2022. It's 2015 car. And I'll tell you what, it's a really nice looking car. Runs really good. Rides really nice. But you're going to have this and that break. I mean, you can go under there and fix it and repair it, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, these manufacturers, they knew what they was doing when they put them together. These little snap rivets go in the fender well, where I showed you. I'm trying to just find the hole without looking. But yeah, I showed you that you didn't have to have your little tool to get in there to pull them out. Well, these guys are even easier than that. Push in on that fender, there we go. They're even easier than that. These guys, where you just twist it to unscrew it, and just unscrew it out because it's in such a tight spot. Well, when you go to put it back in, the manufacturers are still looking out for you. Because when you get it in, all you got to do is put it in that hole and push. You do not have to twist it back in. You just put it in the hole and push. Just like any other plastic snap rivet. And yeah, that one fell out on me. No biggie. You find my hole, and sometimes you might have to push in on your fender to, or pull out a little bit to line both sides of the hole up. But yeah, it's pretty easy, guys. Here we go. We're finished. Till next time. Roger Ratchet coming at you.